Students, a table ఇచ్చానా మీకు? Am I gave the table? I told you to read and come also, right? Please respond. ఏనా రెస్పాండ్ అవరా మీరు?
Yes, sir.
అదేంటి just a table we have discussed, right? So table lo how I think have you seen the table? Have you learned the table?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now we are going to discuss about the I think yesterday I had given x values, right? So how to calculate x? Okay. Okay, how to calculate for x? That means simple how we will give generally the value of x is equal to it is sum of bond pairs plus loan pairs. So BP means bond pair and LP means loan pair. Okay, bond pair and loan pair we are going to take. Okay, na? Now in this one, how we are going to find it out? What we are going to discuss and how to calculate the bond pair means what? Which is going to involve in the bond formation, whereas a loan pair means which is not going to involve in bond. Okay. So generally this x value, if it is 2, then it is SP. If it is 3, it is of SP2. So how to calculate for this method? Okay, a simple trick I will give you, like formulas or anything. Instead of doing all the formulas, etc., etc., simple trick I will give you. Please try to remember. First, for solving this type of questions, okay, first for solving this type of questions, first you need to know about the valence of the atom. You should know. Okay, valence of the atom you should know. For example, CH4 if I'm taking. Generally, valence of atom, how we will calculate?
Sir, in electronic configuration, last shell, how many are there? That is valence.
Valence of atom, valence can be calculated by, for metal, it can be calculated in one way, and for non-metals, we can be calculated in one way.
Yes.
So, valence of metal is equal to number of electrons in its valence shell. In case of valence of non-metal is 8 minus number of electron its valence. Okay, number of 8 minus number of electrons in its valency, that we can say that. Okay, Nana? And how to calculate this? How we are going to do that? We are seeing it. First, say, for example, I want to calculate the hybridization geometry and shape of the molecules. I'm going to calculate right now, and on which base it's like simple trick we can say. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now see. If you are coming into this, what we can say, see, what we can say is
HCl.
CH4. HCl is always linear, right? I told you, no, if there are two atoms only, it will be always linear. In this
Okay,
one,
sir.
what is the
Here
central
we
atom?
got linear, sir.
Huh?
X1.
The atom which is having two atoms will always, the molecule which is having two atoms only, will be always linear only.
Sir, for linear also X value we can calculate, sir.
X value, it is always 2 only, it will be there, no?
Okay, sir.
What is the carbon valency here?
6, sir.
Carbon valence electrons, atomic number not.
Balance electrons, sir.
Sir, 2s2 and 2p2, sir.
Sir, 6 valency electrons, sir.
1s2, 2p2, sir.
I'm not asking. You are not getting my point. Carbon
Four.
valency electrons I'm asking.
4, sir.
4, no?
Yes, sir.
Valence is
Valency-
different, valency electrons is different, Nana. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
Ah,
Here
so
both are same. Sir.
both are same only here. Carbon, how many electrons are there? Valency 4. So that 4 electrons I'm going to take with 4 dots I'm going to represent. So each dot represents the 1 electron. Okay. Hydrogen, it will form single bond or double bond? Hydrogen, how
Single
many
bond.
bonds it can form? Single bond only, no?
Sir, why only single bond it will
Single.
form, sir?
Hydrogen having only 1 electron only, no?
Yes,
In
sir.
periodic table only we have discussed, no? Hydrogen can form single bond, oxygen will form double bond, nitrogen can form triple bond.
Yes, sir.
For duplet configuration, sir.
Now what we can say, this electron will involve with, it will go with bond formation with hydrogen. This electron will go with bond formation with hydrogen. This electron again, it will go bond formation with hydrogen. So 4 electrons, 4 bonds, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now here, what is the formula of X? Bond pair plus lone pair. How many bond pairs are there? 1, 2, 3, 4 bond pairs, no?
Sir, what is the geometry, sir?
Let me finish now. Actually, how much it is? Bond pairs. Actually, we have formula bond pair plus lone pair, no? X value, how much it is? Bond pairs are how many? 4. Now, do we have any lone pairs here?
No, sir.
So that will be what? 0. So the resultant X value will be how much? 4. And we know what is the formula. X value 4 means what? X value 4 means which hybridization?
Tetragon.
Hybridization I am asking. That's why I told you to read and come.
Sir, sp3, sir. Tetrahedral.
sp3. Okay, it is of sp3. So sp3, do we have any lone pairs here? In
No,
this
sir.
molecule, do we have any lone pairs?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
So then what is the geometry here? Tetrahedral. Understood how I am trying to calculate?
Yes.
Next one, see. Let me take you try it for BF3.
I'm going to go to the previous slide.
Tell me, Ra, students. Done?
1 minute, sir.
Yes. SP2, sir.
1 second, 1 second.
Done, sir.
Done? See. Now BF3. How we boron, how many valence
we
electrons
answer,
are there?
Can we answer, sir?
1 second, 1 second. You told no, so let me do this example also. BF3, what is the boron valence electrons? 3.
Sir, 3.
And we know each boron also, each fluorine can form only 1 bond only. So that will be fluorine, fluorine, fluorine.
Fluorine.
Here, what is the X value?
3 plus 0.
Bond pairs are how many?
Plus
3.
0.
Lone pairs are 0, na? 1, 2, 3 bond pairs. So total value 3. So X value 3 means what is the hybridization?
3. SP2.
Hybridization.
Sir, SP2, sir. Trigonal planet.
Very good. Geometry remains trigonal planar.
Sir, fluorine won't have any lone pairs, sir.
It is there, no? We will calculate always lone pairs on central atom only, no?
Oh,
Sir, I
okay.
have a doubt. Sir,
Tell me.
sir, if 5 bonds are there and SP3D means what, sir? What is D?
SP3D already I had given, no? What is the geometry for that? Trigonal
No, sir.
bipyramid.
What is D, sir?
D orbitals also involved in that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, na? Now do it for NH3.
Done, sir.
Anybody, can you please respond?
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
What is the hybridization and geometry? Tell me.
Sir, it is 3 and hybridization SP2 trigonal planar, sir.
Which one you got? Tell me.
Sir, I got x equals to 3, sir.
Wrong answer, Anna. Anybody? Anybody can try?
Sir, I got SP3, sir.
SP3.
Yes, sir. Pyramidal shape.
Very good. So nitrogen valence electrons are how many?
5,
5.
sir.
5, sir.
And each electron will form one bond with hydrogen, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is going to become one lone pair. So what is the X formula? BP plus lone pair. How many bond pairs are there? 1, 2, 3 bond pairs. Plus lone pairs, how many? 1. 3 plus 1 means 4. And 4 with one lone pair, no? So what is the X hybridization here?
SP3D.
And how it will become SP3D?
SP3,
SP3
sir.
only. And because of a lone pair, the geometry remains pyramidal. Shape remains pyramidal. Is it clear?
Sir, I didn't understand, sir.
Just now you came, Sushant?
Sir, Ritvik, sir.
Just now you came, Nana?
Yes, sir.
How I can see if you are coming late? How I can say? Tell me. You are late by 20 minutes, no?
No, sir. I came before 10 minutes, sir. 7,
See,
8 I joined.
see, I will tell you this. One more example I will tell you. In case of H2O, do you by heart that yesterday table which I had given?
Yes, sir.
So from there only we are doing that. Okay. First wait. Let me take this example. Before that, anybody is giving answers or not? Let me check once.
Sir, done, sir. H2 easy only.
What is hybridization, my dear?
SP3, sir.
Shape?
Sir, pyramidal.
No, pyramidal. Pyramidal.
Sir, linear,
Sir,
sir.
no. Triangular, sir.
Linear.
And V-shaped.
V shape, linear, pyramidal. These many answers. You haven't explained hybridization. What is hybridization?
Sir, bend shape, no, sir.
I am asking. Do you know what I am asking? I am asking hybridization.
Hybridization SP3, sir.
So what is the central atom here in H2O? Listen, Ritvik. H2O central atom is oxygen. And how many lone pairs are there? Sorry. How many valence electrons are there in oxygen? 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here we know each hydrogen can form one bond. So this is one hydrogen and this is one hydrogen.
Two
And
lone
remaining
pairs.
4 electrons will become 2 pairs. This is one pair and this is one pair. Okay.
Okay, sir.
From that one, X equal to what we can say bond pairs plus lone pair. No, bond pairs how many? 2 bond pairs, which is
2,
involved in
sir,
bond.
plus 2, sir.
2 plus 2. That means hybridization is what? 4. X
4,
equal
sir.
to 4 means what we will get? sp3 and 2 lone pairs. No.
Yes, sir.
So sp3 with 2 lone pairs as we are having here. 2 lone pairs means what is the hybridization? It will be there. What is the shape? It will be there.
Tetrahedral V shape, sir.
Bent shape or V shape. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Now do for this. SF6. This you need to get practice because this type of questions they are asking very frequently.
Sir, done, sir. Can I say?
Tell me.
SP3D2, sir.
Uh, uh,
Sir, the shape is octahedral.
very good.
Sulfur is the central atom.
Sulfur valence electrons how many? 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And each fluorine can form 1 bond. So here we don't have any lone pairs. So X value equal to bond pairs are 6 plus 0. So X value is 6. X value 6 means what? A hybridization of sulfur will be sp3
D2.
D2. Okay. And here one point I'm saying that. Okay. I told you in earlier classes, if double bond is forming, one bond is sigma bond and one bond is pi bond, right?
Yes.
Yes or no? Next, if triple bond is forming, then one bond will be sigma bond and remaining 2 bonds will be pi bonds, right? Okay, and I told you earlier also, during bond formation, hybridized orbitals will only form, okay, will only form, what it will form? Only it will form sigma bonds only. Okay, so here, while calculating, so the note point here, note point is,
And what is the shape of SP3D2, sir?
octahedral, no?
Square
Octahedral.
pyramidal or square planar, sir?
Octahedral. If we have lone pairs only, then it will become square planar or square pyramidal, no?
Yes, sir.
So while calculating note point here, while doing this method, while calculating bond pairs, this is actually trick actually, not specific method. Okay, na? While calculating bond pairs, only sigma bonds only considered. Only sigma bonds considered.
That means only single bonds are considered, sir.
Yes, pi bonds are not considered actually. For example, let me take you try for SO2 hybridization and shape. What is SO2 hybridization and shape? Tell me.
Sir, by taking what you wrote as note, I'm getting SP2, sir.
And shape.
Trigonal planar, sir.
Trigonal planar. You
Trigonal.
don't have any lone pairs over there. See, sulfur, how many electrons are there? 6 electrons again. And each oxygen, how many bonds it can form?
A bent shape, sir. It will be.
Arey yaar, once your turn is done, no, please quiet. Okay. In each action, how many bonds it can form, Nana?
2.
2 bonds. So
Two.
that means these 2 electrons will form 2 bonds with one oxygen. These 2 electrons with one oxygen. This will be remains. And here, how many bond pairs are there? Tell me.
2, sir.
Only bond pairs. 5 bonds are not considered, no. So 1, 2. So bond pairs are 2. And how many lone pairs are 1? That is 3. So x equal to 3 means what we can say it is of sp2 hybridization with lone pair. sp2 with one lone pair means what is this shape? It will be bent shape, na?
Yes, sir. Trigonal planar bent shape.
Trigonal planar is a geometry. Okay, shape is geometry because whenever we are having lone pairs, then we will talk about only shape only, not hybridization. Okay.
Sir, what's the difference between geometry and shape, sir?
Because shape means what exactly how it looks. Geometry means what we can say. For example, this lone pair, if I'm talking SO2, so it will be like this. The lone pair will remain coming like this. That means one of the position of a trigonal planar is occupied. So how it is looks this shape? Tell me. This lone pair how we will write, which is similar to S double bond O double bond O, no? And here lone pair will remain like this. How the shape is bent shape only, no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
That only difference between shape and geometry. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Sir.
Mm. Next, do it for SO3. SO3.
Done, sir.
What is hybridization you got?
SP2.
Sir, SP2, sir.
Shape.
Shape trigonal planar, sir.
Trigonal, sir. SP2.
Trigonal
Very
planar is the
geometry.
shape, sir.
Very good. Now, can you solve this type of questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Easy.
Yes, sir.
So this will be x is 3 plus 0. So and we have sp2 hybridization. sp2 hybridization means trigonal planar. Trigonal planar. Next. Let me go for anions. Okay, na? Anions are cation ions. Okay, in case of ions, for ions.
Sir,
Mm.
sir, is there any trick to remember this shapes, sir?
Nothing. Nana. For that only I had all collectively I had given in a tabular form. No.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes.
NH4 plus try. Anybody?
NH plus 4, sir.
NH4 plus.
Okay.
Tell me, Nana.
Sir, I'm not getting for ions.
See, N plus means what? One electron lost, no?
Yes.
So nitrogen basically how many electrons are there? Nitrogen
Five,
basically
sir.
how
Five,
many
sir.
electrons are there?
5.
5. So one electron loss means how many electrons will
4,
be there?
sir.
4.
4.
So that means in this NH4 plus, nitrogen valency will become 4. That is 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 bonds, sir.
4 electrons means 4 bonds with 4 hydrogens. So bond pairs are how many, Nana?
4, sir.
4.
Bond pairs are 4. And lone pairs are
0.
0.
sp3,
What is the
sir.
hybridization here?
Tetrahedral.
sp3 hybridization and shape is tetrahedral. This much only or nothing else. In case of
Easy only, sir. What is fast we have to understand the question?
do it for anion, SO4 minus 2. There n plus means what? 1 electron I removed, no? Either minus 2 means what? We can say 2 electrons you need to add.
Remove from each oxygen.
Why we will take a oxygen? Whether electrons gain or loss will be expressed always for central atom only.
Okay, sir.
Sir, tetrahedral only, sir. sp3.
sp3. Let's go for sulfur. How much valence here? It will be the valence electrons.
6, sir.
Basically, 6 electrons are there, and minus 2 means 2
8,
electrons.
sir.
So here all will have 2 bonds. So here how many bond
bonds,
pairs
sir.
are there?
Sigma bond, pi bond.
Bond pairs are only 4 only.
sp3 is tetrahedral.
That means what we can see, it is hybridization is sp3 and geometry and shape is remains tetrahedral. Okay, done.
Yes, sir.
This is what we can say about the uh, hybridization of the molecules. Next, hybridization of molecules. What we can say next hybridization afterwards. Next. Tetrahedral we have done, examples we have done. Next, hybridization of organic compounds. Hybridization of organic compounds we need to do. Organic compounds means what we can say simply carbon and hydrogen only it will be there, no, in hydrocarbons. Instead of writing
Yes.
organic compounds, write it as for hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons means what we can say.
Sir, carbon and hydrogen will react to form different types like methane, ethane, propane, butane.
Yes. So generally in carbon how many bonds can form? 4 bonds, no?
Sir, how can we find that how many bonds it can form, sir?
Carbon basically, carbon valence is 4, Nana, basically.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Nana, 1 second, just I'm coming. Thank you, students. Thank you for your patience. So generally carbon valence is 4. Okay, that means carbon can form 4 bonds. Okay, 4 bonds it can form. So out of these 4 bonds, okay, out of these 4 bonds, what we can say, see, Mm, 4 bonds, right? So that 4 bonds can be like this. These 4 different bonds. That means all 4 can be sigma bonds, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Or carbon, both side it can have double bond.
Sigma 1 pi.
2 sigma and 2 pi bonds.
Sir,
Or
otherwise it can have direct to 4 bonds now, sir. Quadra bond.
possibilities I'm telling that. Okay, because different cases, different molecules we are going to have now. If
Three
all are
sigma
having single
and
bond,
one
so it is
pi.
alkane. Double bond is there, it is alkenes. Okay.
So another possibility 3 sigma bonds, 1 pi bond.
Yes, 3 sigma bonds and 1 pi bond. Very good.
Sir, it will become 3 pi bonds and 1 sigma bond now, sir.
How it will 3 pi bonds? Sigma bonds is always independent existence, no?
Oh,
Next, either
Sir,
we can
one
have
double
like this.
bond and 2 single bonds.
These are the possibilities we can have. That lines indicates bonds. Okay, na?
Yes.
So in this case, what we can see here. Uh, Here, if carbon is having all 4 bonds are single bonds, that is of sp3 hybridization, we can say. Okay, that means that a carbon undergoes sp3 hybridization. Mm. If carbon both side double bond is there, so this carbon undergoes sp. If carbon one side triple bond, this is also sp. And if carbon one side double bond and both are sigma bonds, then it will be sp2. This you need to remember. Okay. Need to remember. So in this one, how many bonds we can say? For example, based on this, I will try to write the hybridization of each carbon which I am writing here. Tell me, if I am elaborating it, if I am trying to elaborate this molecule, how we can write? But now I am elaborating, but in examination they will not give in this way. Okay, na students? What is the hybridization of first carbon? Tell me. Tell me,
sir,
carbon is
sp3.
attached to 4 sigma bonds, no? 1, 2, 3, 4.
sp3, sir.
sp3. Whereas second carbon,
sp3, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4 sigma bonds. Third carbon,
sp, sir.
very good. Next carbon,
Uh,
same sp,
sp
no?
only, sir.
Sir, SP.
Understood what I'm trying to say?
Sir, if one side more than 1 bonds are there, we will consider it as only 1 bond, no, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Let me try this one more. That is, that one what we can say. See, you try this example. Try to find hybridization of each and every carbon from left to right. Done, students? అయిందా?
Doing, sir.
Done, students?
Yes, sir.
What is the first carbon hybridization?
sp3, sir.
First carbon is?
sp3, sir.
Very good. Second carbon?
sp, sir.
Very good. Third?
sp, sir.
Fourth?
sp2, sir. sp2, sir.
sp3. Next, this one?
SP, sir.
sp2, no? Double bond is there, no? If double bond is there, we will write like this only, no?
Sir, single bond is only there, sir.
Double bond and two single bonds, no? Double bond and two single bonds means which one we will write? Likewise only we will write, no? Yes, or
Yes,
no?
sir.
Next.
Sir, I didn't understand one thing, sir.
This is also which carbon it is? sp2. And this carbon?
SP, sir.
sp, how it is? Double bond and two sigma bonds, no?
Sir, sp2, sir.
So, this one?
SP, sir.
Very good. And this one?
SP2, sir.
Very good. This one?
SP3, sir.
Sir, I didn't understand one thing, sir.
I told you, no, just based on this, I'm telling that. Okay, just for this one, split the molecule.
Okay, sir.
Then, how many sigma bonds and how many pi bonds are there? From that, you can do that. Nothing else. For you, let me take this one more example. You tell me this. What is this carbon hybridization and this carbon hybridization? Are you doing it? See, this is of two double bond bi bonds, no? So it is of sp2. This is, and this is sp2. This is sp2. This is sp3. Okay. This is what we can say about the hybridization of atoms. Okay, students. Okay. So from here we have completed hybridization concept. In next week we will go with one more concept of chemical bonding. Then we can close that topic. Okay. After completion of chemical bonding, we will go with the periodic table in brief. Those who are for new students. Okay.
Okay, sir. Sir, from when, sir?
Next week.
Okay, sir.
Good night, students. Bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Good night, sir.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.